The Suzuki Swace is virtually identical to the Toyota Corolla Touring Sports. It's a bit more expensive though and has not as good a warranty. Apart from that, there really isn't too much to separate the two estate cars, and the Swace is a comfortable, fuel-efficient, well-equipped choice in its class. The most compelling reason by far to choose the Suzuki Swace is thanks to its hybrid technology. You get low CO2 emissions, and the 1.8 litre engine emits as little as 103 grams per kilometre. It's virtually identical to the Toyota Corolla Touring Sports, but it's a little bit more expensive and doesn't get as good a warranty. Apart from that, there's not too much to separate the two estate cars. The Swace is a comfortable, fuel-efficient, well-equipped choice in the class. The Swace will no doubt appeal to the more pragmatic buyer who's seeking a frugal family car that offers reliability, space, and decent levels of functional kit. Suzuki has opted not to present it too much in the way of luxury, but that's pretty much the point. The car's rivals include estates such as Kia's Ceed Sportswagen, the Hyundai i30 Tourer. You've got also the Skoda Octavia estate, as well as Ford's Focus estate. Suzuki has offered a single engine option for the Swace, but don't expect too much in the way of performance. They've kept things simple, and in that there's only one available engine in the model range. It's borrowed from the Corolla Touring Sports, it's the 1.8 litre hybrid setup, and it consists of a petrol unit producing 101 brake horsepower and 142 Nm of torque. This is then supplemented further with 71 brake horsepower and 163 Nm of torque from the small electric motor. While it's possible to run on electric power alone by switching to EV mode, you're only getting a maximum few kilometres out of the battery before it runs out, and then the petrol engine will kick back in to provide power to the car. The petrol hybrid system is best suited to the more moderate speeds associated with urban routes and in-town driving, where the opportunity to use the regenerative braking tech helps to recharge the battery and it ekes out that extra few kilometres in the electric mode. Depending on your point of view, Suzuki may have missed a trick in not offering the 181 brake horsepower 2 litre petrol hybrid engine that's also on offer in the Corolla Touring Sports range. As you won't find bucket loads of performance on offer in the 1.8 litre hybrid, it struggles at higher speeds, and if you plant your right foot, you experience the rather irritating whine of the CVT auto gearbox. It lets the revs rise without too much of an impact on velocity. The Swace is a smart looking estate, and all cars feature silver roof rails, body coloured door handles and rear privacy glass. You won't find any bright lurid body colours available. You've got super white paint as standard, while other options include silver, blue, black, brown and bronze. From a quick glance at the exterior, you'd be hard pressed to notice a great deal of difference between the Suzuki and the Toyota. They are, as you know, the same car, save for the Suzuki's redesigned front bumper. You've got brand badging and LED headlights. Both versions come with 16-inch alloys from the entry-level Corolla with no option to upgrade to bigger wheels. You'll have no issues getting comfy behind the wheel in the Suzuki Swace. The driver's seat adjusts vertically and back and forth, and the steering wheel does the same. The range of steering wheel adjustment isn't as extensive as Ford's Focus estate, and adjusting the angle of the backrest involves pulling a lever and shifting your weight back and forth until you find the right position. On the other hand, it's great that the Suzuki Swace provides adjustable lumbar support as standard. You certainly won't be complaining about your view out the car, nor will you have much trouble manoeuvring into parking spaces. The Swace has the exact same infotainment system as in the Toyota Corolla. The 8-inch touchscreen is positioned high up on the dashboard, making it easy to see on the move. There are also numerous physical shortcut buttons surrounding the screen, which are far easier to hit than the touch-sensitive buttons on, say, a Skoda Octavia Estate. You can choose to operate the system through the screen itself, but it's quite slow to respond to inputs and the screen resolution isn't very impressive. What's more, the menus aren't particularly intuitive and the graphics for the map look rather congested. Thankfully, every Swace comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. While SatNav isn't offered, each model does come with DAB radio, Bluetooth and a USB socket, and the standard 6-speaker stereo is quite clear and punchy. The Swace's interior is solidly made, with plenty of soft touch materials that lend it a robust feel. The dashboard materials, for example, feel pleasantly squidgy and dense, and even the insides of the doors don't feel too cheap or scratchy. Yet some of the details aren't quite as upmarket as its rivals. The leather on the gear lever, for example, feels a little bit plasticky compared with the fine-grained stuff you'll find in a well-spec'd Octavia. The steering wheel, the only thing that's different inside compared to the Corolla, also has a plasticky artificial leather finish. The Swace is surprisingly spacious in the rear, with fractionally more legroom than you'll find in a Skoda Octavia Estate. Headroom is slightly tighter, but 6-footers should still be able to fit with relative ease. There's also plenty of space for 3 children to sit side by side, and the central tunnel is much smaller than the one you'll find in the Octavia. That makes things a whole lot more comfortable for the middle passenger, as they don't have to place their feet either side of the hump. A central armrest with 2 cup holders is standard on all models, and the rear door pockets are a decent size too. As you'd expect in an estate car, the rear seats fold with a 60-40 split, and the Swace provides precisely the same amount of boot space as the Toyota Corolla Touring. While the Octavia Estate manages a whopping 640 litres, the Suzuki Swace manages 598 of carrying capacity with the seats up. Boot has a practical square shape, while an adjustable boot floor allows you to make the most of the space on offer. This Swace is smart, well built, and offers just enough kit and doesn't try to overachieve by throwing too much technology out for its